Hey everyone, it's Baby Bear, and you guys have been asking, and you have gotten it. The Aptoid code Evony 2 is coming to you this Thursday. So make sure you guys go wild because this event that I'm going to talk about is one that you want to spend on because it is the ultimate FOMO event. You do not want to get fear of missing out, especially when these events come every 3 to 4 months with Evony. So normally, I try not to do a lot of event update videos because it's like you guys can go and look and figure it out yourselves, right? And usually there's not something that's going to be terribly amazing all the time, right? But in this instance, there's a lot of new players, new gamers that are playing this game, and they don't quite understand how to save up for these types of events. And a lot of old time players also don't know how to do this. So I'm going to show you kind of how I approach this type of gameplay, and you're going to see that it is so beneficial to get double, triple, quadruple rewards on events that you normally would not be able to get. So if you're going to spend, you're going to want to do it for this type of event. So let me show you. This is the consuming return event. Normally it's going to be RSS or speed ups. This event is going to have both. So I was very lucky that I was able to upgrade to 42 and basically capitalize on the speeds and the RSS. But if you're doing any upgrades, again, it's always best to save your upgrades for these events. A lot of people get impatient and just do everything in one go. Like normally, I would have done an upgrade to 42 with the RSS event. Then I would wait. I would wait another week for the next event to come for the speed ups, right? So luckily, I was able to upgrade to get the RSS and speed up and get it all at the same time. So just know that you can capitalize on this. For the healing speeds though, because challenge is coming up, I'm actually not going to use those at all. It's just not worth it for the RSS, right? So it's really up to you. If you're not a huge challenge player or whatnot, maybe you can use the speed ups, but that is just not something that I will use for the event. Now, the other big thing on this event for the cake is the Champion Oracle 5. That opens up the new champion. Now, most PvP players want to open this up right away, so you're getting the free XP, right? You're up leveling this champion. If you're a rally leader especially, there's actually major debuffs that you can get. And even if you're just wanting to be a competitive PvP player. This Gunther skins I don't think are a big deal. You can get the skins for much cheaper in the Tarot events that kind of happen later, but people like the skins. It's kind of like a clout thing. And then this Oh No No general, that is a craft. That is a craft general. So that will go in the forge and give you extra crafting speed, which is not really that big of a deal because you guys have a lot of crafting speeds. Okay, and then the same as usual as every event, you can capitalize on the Sulis Awards and then the Gem General Rewards, right? So if you're going to spend on the Sulis anyway, that's about $500, right? And if you're going to want to get the champion, the Oracle champion, that's $350. So you might as well pace it out. Every single day you're spending $15, right? And you're able to get 4 general tokens plus all of the rewards and the Sulis, and then you're going to get the champion. So you're getting all of those rewards that you normally wouldn't be getting in a typical event. Now, I really love the Sulis event, and I think that is one of the things that kind of got me to spend consistently. I definitely try to unlock this every single event, but obviously do it at whatever spend level you're at. It's better to not spend for a couple of events and then save up so that you can unlock all of these rewards, and you can unlock, the number 4 Civ gear. You can unlock all these things by saving up rather than spending, a little bit here, a little bit there, and you're not getting the free rewards. So really try to think about planning for that. Another thing that Evony added as kind of like a little free complimentary thing is they give you these tickets in the event packs, and you can basically get the RSS that you want, construction speed up. So it's a nice little layer. And then they have this event that you can work in tandem with the Trial of Nights, which is amazing. And if you saw, I was at stage 9. So that means I was able to send Polygynous up to level 4, but unfortunately, I only need one more copy to get him to 10. So unfortunately, I don't think it's worth opening a bunch of tokens to gamble for him, so it's fine. But if you're wanting to level up Polygynous, you can get his general token and fragments in the Trial of Nights event. And as you see here, again, I'm just a mid player, all right? I'm mid and I'm proud of it. I'm mid scoring. I'm just mid all around. But you know what? It's all relative to the alliance you're in, right? Because if I was in a C5 alliance, I probably would be a top 3 player. But because I'm in a C3 competitive alliance, I'm mid. And I understand that. But doesn't mean I have to be mid in the leaderboards on these events. But it's because of how I play my gameplay and my style. I am a spender and I'm a consistent coiner, but I will save strategically for these events. Now, not everyone is able to do this. A lot of people have to grind out their boosts and buffs right away, especially when they're rally leading. So because I chose to be a rally joiner, this is the gameplay style that I get to play. Now, if you are in desperate need of speeds for challenge, you can get a whole bunch of speeds in this event. Now you'll see that I actually cashed out a lot of resource chests, I think like 3 billion, because I was trying to upgrade to 42 and I really needed RSS. So that's what I ended up doing. I always get the Blood of Ares, right? Because you basically use it and then you can gain it and you keep using it so you can get more prizes. So I would suggest always getting the Blood of Ares first. And then, of course, getting the general tokens of whatever you want to use it for, whether it's your main, your assistant, your senate. There's always a great use to get, specific generals. So I really love this event. I'm always excited when it comes around, and I always do try to score the top 3, just to get the extra Blood of Ares of the final reward prizes. So this is always a great event. So this is kind of cool. If you need Ludwig, you get a free little prize. So don't forget to claim that. I'm always super excited when there's free stuff. And this event also, there's free stuff. I don't really know what it is. Maybe leave in the comments if you guys have bought this pack, because it's quite a big value, it says. I didn't really think that I needed it. I felt like, oh, if I'm going to spend $4.99, I will spend that on the event packs, right? But let me know if you guys think this is valuable. But you are able to collect free stuff from it for whatever reason. I think you have to do like activities or something and you get stuff. But hey, free anything is always a good thing. And then here we have this super feeding event, which I really, really, really try to save for this event. And so basically my dragons starve until this event, unfortunately. And as you saw, I raised Colchian up to level 10, and I'm trying to do that with the tree dragon. Unfortunately, I think it won't be possible to get it to 10 if I'm only feeding 30 times a day. So it is one of those things where I just told you that I never feed my dragons outside of this event for the free rewards, but I might have to do it just so that I can get that healing speed talent for challenge. So we will see how far I can get with the tree dragon, but I really highly recommend that you guys feed your dragons to this event. And I know that it has seemed like they nerfed this event, because it seemed like it used to be like 2 times a month, right? And now it's like, I don't know, it seemed like it was like a month and a half until we got this event. I'm not really sure, but I always save for this event because they just have so many good prizes. And the refining event also seems like it got nerfed. We haven't had it in a while. And so I haven't refined in a really long time. And as you'll see here, Papa Howler's in the lead in this charts, but I will probably, what I'll do is make sure that all my gems are spent where I need them, with the dragons, with gear, all that kind of stuff. And then once I'm done with that, I'm going to go straight on refines. And usually refines, it's like a love-hate relationship with me because I never really get great refines, but we will see. It will probably be like a 10 million gem spend. So that will be a different video, but I'm excited to do that because I haven't done a super refining event in a really long time. And of course, you can double it up with the Alliance contest that's going on right now. They have a lot of tasks that you can have R4s or 5s refresh, and they have like, you know, refining. So there's always extra rewards that you're getting for refining. And again, this is a crazy event because you're just getting free stuff upon free stuff for just doing stuff. And of course, if you end up ranking in this event, you're going to get that really cool pink castle. And I doubt I'm going to rank up that high. I normally, you know, just if for me, it's not worth getting a temporary castle. But if you're going all in for the permanent one, like, more power to you. You can basically save up all of your packs for the second weekend to get whatever historical subsidy is, plus you get this castle, plus you get the cake, plus you get the royal cake, right? And then you get the Sulis and the gems, and you get just, there's just so much free stuff going on. Now, this crown opens up the champion. Now, the champion is it seems like it's not really worth it, right? Like, I think I would rather get a sub general, and they have Giglamesh on here, which they normally don't have. They have Ziska and Giglamesh. So if I was going to spend my tokens, I don't think that getting the champion skin is worth it for training capacity and 5% HP. It's just not worth it, right? But if you get the sub-general tokens, you can actually add a lot more value to your stats. So, but again, it's up to you. A lot of people want to get the skin, the champion skin, just for clout. And so let me just show you, just so that you know what I'm talking about. So see the skin here, and do you see the stats there? It's just not worth it, right? Where you could get 2 of the sub-general tokens, you're only going to be able to unlock this. So I would just say, you know, it's up to you guys, but I would really lean towards doing the sub-general tokens. And obviously, too, you have to assess what you have, right? So you might not have Gilgamesh. I'm not going to be able to upgrade him to level 2. Or I might if I get 2 of them, but these stats to me, they just don't seem like they might be worth it. They might. I mean, it's up to you on your keep and build. But for my keep, I probably will look at the Ziska. So let's look at him. And so he's really close, right? I only need to get 1 token of him to get him to the 3rd star. So this would be a better stat for me to focus on. And I think, you know, I'll probably get the Ziska. You know, Giglamesh is hard to come by though, so I think maybe I'll get a Ziska and a Giglamesh, and then just wait until I get another Giglamesh. Because 2 Ziskas wouldn't help me out with like a level 4 star. And then here, just I would make sure you get this because you're getting a free chance to get Melisandre. Now, or Melisanda, or I don't know how to pronounce her name. But it basically is the general that you want for Gunther, right? Like, as the complement. It's always like the meta generals that go together. And if you're lucky, you can try for the free tokens and get her for free. Just, I showed you guys that on the other video, and I used 30 of the free tokens and nothing. Got nothing. You'll get this tower in the ideal land place, and unfortunately there are no buffs assigned to it. Of course, Evony is not going to give you a free ideal land thing, but it's cute. I mean, look at that. It is so cute. It is so cute. So what this does unlock though is fame. So if you're really desperate for fame, I think this will give you 5 points of fame. So that is that. Let's see if there's anything else. And then, of course, the gem event, right? So I tend to buy packs and then kind of dole out the gems like every single day. I don't do all of them at once, but you'll see when you open up the gem packs that you basically will get a lot of extra free gems. And here's what the decorations look like. I think they're kind of funny. It's just like a demon guy. I don't know. He's just sitting there. I don't know. Have fun with it for SVS opponents. And then, of course, you guys can obviously look to see the Gunther, but it looks like a really, really good general. And, you know, I am due for another siege general, but it is one of those things where I'm kind of content with just using the old generals and using, one of these types of generals with the covenants for assistance, because the covenants do apply to the assistant. So again, just wherever your spend level is, wherever you're comfortable, um, it doesn't even matter. Like if you can't max out the specialties, sometimes it's just better to use the older generals because the specialties are maxed and because it's fully awakened. If you disassemble it, you can only choose if you're gonna get the runestones back or if you're gonna get the blood of areas, which I think is so lame. Evony should let us get both back because we spent both, right? So unfortunately, you just have to make those choices to see if it's worth you spending more or maxing out runestones, where you could max out that runestone on a duty general, right? You can max out that runestone on something else where this might not be beneficial to you. So it's always looking holistically at your game. And this is why having these types of videos, giving advice, is always difficult, because every single person has a different game style, different game setup, different ways that they play. You're never going to be doing the exact same thing as somebody else. So it's always catered to how you play. So I hope you guys don't get FOMO, and I hope you guys end up getting what you can get, all the free stuff that you can get, and putting a little bit of money towards this event so that you can get more free stuff and more value for you. If you guys enjoy this and the interviews and all that kind of stuff, please use my code Evony2. It's going to be active tomorrow. I'm so excited for you guys to get an extra 5% off. And of course, Aptoide does still work. Join the Aptoide Discord. Please, save money. If you're going to spend, save money. That's all I want for you guys. No matter what platform you use, as long as you are not paying full price to Evony, you win, we all win. And that is all I want for you guys. But if you want to use my Apptoid code Evony2, please use it. Also, Legend of Mushroom, I have a 10% code there, and it is so much fun. So please check that game out as well, and I will see you guys later.